causes all this to happen. So first thing I'm gonna tell you, ladies, is you may have found yourself with all that information out there playing the wrong game. Now, what do I mean by that? Playing the wrong games, meaning that you're playing games that men don't care about, that men don't commit to, is the bigger thing. What does that look like? What am I saying? So you're leading with your accomplishments, your acquisitions, your accolades, your credentials, how much you make, how much you've earned, how hard you've worked. You're presenting in your masculine, basically. Now, the theory behind that, you can drop down in the comments if it's something different for yourself. The theory behind that is that you're attracted to men, and maybe you want to show up with things that men value. The thing that you have to understand is what men value: honor and respect in the world of men, in the world of masculine, speaking more specifically, because you have that as well. It's completely fair. I'm not out here to make this a man's world conversation or anything like that. However, those things that men value, honor and respect, is amongst other men. Now, does that mean you can't have it? Like I said, no, not at all. Take that to your women. They will build you up. They will celebrate you. Now, the right man, as your partner, as your king, as your leader, is going to want to do that, period. And in general, when men are looking for a partner, because remember, if you want a masculine man, if you want him to commit, you're going to need to bring to the table what he wants and desires. So you have to understand, this is why I tell you, having your accomplishments, having your career, having your education, even, ladies, having your life experiences as a badge of honor, it is all in the world of masculine. These are not bad things. They don't take anything away from who you are, the type of partner you are, the type of woman you are, the human being you are. Not at all. What I'm talking to is the value on the market. Because if you're bringing to the table, right, and it's so funny, the 50-50 conversation, which is such bullshit. If you're bringing to the table the same things he's bringing to the table, well, why would he be interested in that? Why would he commit to that? Where are you complementing, completing the other half, right? Yin and yang, masculine, feminine energy, the yin and yang symbol, that dance is really the best symbol, right, of the dance, of social dynamics, dating, relationships. So you bringing to the table all the things that he needs to bring. Why does he need to bring them? Well, easy. Just look at traditional. Men need to provide. And we're going to get to that later. Now, being able to help, being able to contribute, those are all things of value. What you just need to understand is that that's not necessarily what he wants. Now, I'll put it this way so you can understand it. Not that you can, but I want to break it down to how you're likely thinking. A handsome man, and downright, I'm going to say it, pretty boy. You know what that is. You know that energy. You know what it feels like. It's attractive. It's palpable. Can't resist it. However, ladies, tell me this. Are you going to bank your relationship, your loyalty? Are you going to latch yourself onto for the rest of your life, for your children, for your legacy, for everything, for your future, behind a man's good looks? Now, he may be dashing, stunning, chiseled chin, nice beard, whatever he's got going. Beautiful eyes, you get lost in his baby blue eyes. Is that going to be the type of leader that you want to follow? No, it's nice. It does something to you, it makes you feel something. But when you think about raising kids, when you think about feeling safe, when you think about being protected, provided, cherished, looks don't come into the picture. It's like, well, you might be spending more time in the mirror and, grooming and trimming and getting pretty and stuff than I do. So do you get what I'm saying? Like, if he's bringing what you're bringing to the table, like, oh yeah, he can be chiseled and handsome and all that all day, but that doesn't really do anything for you. So no different, vice versa, flip it to the other side. That's why I use that example. You bringing credentials, you bringing resources to the table, it doesn't really do it for a man. Now, it means that if he goes through hard times, you can get his back. It means that you won't be so completely reliant on him, which in a way can be a negative because it's less that you would need him. And I don't mean need like you need oxygen, but just a literal masculine is of service. It's the action, it's the doing. So if you've done everything that needs to be done, even to the context of experiences, he wants to show you the world. He wants to give you an experience. He wants to show you the world through his filter, through his view and vision. These are the things that he wants and values. If you've done it all, Been there, done that, got the t-shirt, have one of your own in the garage, have your own couple of houses. There's nothing wrong with you having these things. And what I'm pointing to is that a man does not value these things. You're leading with your masculinity.